Welcome back, Wrestle Nerds! Victor Villain here. Let's see who's making their way to the damn ring.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente.
Mischief, you heard?
And we back, damn it! Back at it again, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's upon us. Well, it's not upon us yet. It's coming.
What's
winter
coming?
is coming. Not winter.
Well, yes, winter is also coming, I guess.
Well, we just started fall, so.
Who's coming?
Somebody is. And somebody...
Johnny Morrison to the E?
Wait, is that why?
Oh. You let it slip?
Oh,
Are we on the ropes already?
Oh, shit. We're just going to dive right in. Yo, there's a lot to talk about.
We'll get to it. But yeah, let's do it.
Son. Johnny Morrison go to the E?
I'm not too excited, man. I wasn't a fan when you was here, my man. You bored me to death, and you did some cool flips in the ring at the time when that wasn't really popping.
You buried this motherfucker like a motherfucker. Like
it just wasn't exciting for me. I mean, I'm just the best. I did enjoy Eminem, the tag team run they had. We all remember Armageddon's ladder match of death to Joey Mercury.
R.I.P.
Who knows?
To his nose, but
who knows?
But yeah, I enjoyed that Johnny Morrison. After the Miz tag team came out, I was just like, man.
I felt like I saw everything I needed to see while he was at Impact. He was the top because he was the top guy there.
Yeah.
So he had a great like Lucha Underground run. I didn't see it. I didn't. So like, I'm not saying that like it didn't exist. I am not aware of it, so I cannot comment on that.
I mean, I am excited for some potential matchups that can have him included in it, like him and Seth.
No, yeah.
You don't know we're getting Johnny
Ricochet,
Morrison.
AJ Styles,
like AJ Styles and John Morrison. I don't think we've seen that before.
Those are the big names that you want to see. I think maybe he might have seen AJ in the Indies. I'm not sure. But
in ring, he's exciting. It's just he can't. His story, like
you don't know. Maybe he's in a different character.
Yo, Vic, he was the top guy at Impact, dog. Like, and yo, his work with Brian Cage.
So was R-Truth at one point.
Fuck.
R-Truth was a NWA champion.
That's all the time we had.
No, no te vaya.
I'm out. Yeah, fuck, you got me.
See that?
You got. Yo, but as I'm out. Yo, but as R-Truth got older, he got better. Like, the longer Johnny Morrison goes, he's going to suck. Like, he's going to be like the Brett Favre of Johnny Morrison's character.
Oh, my God.
He should have retired, but he's going to keep coming back.
It's still early, and we have a lot of television to cover because what I was talking about earlier, ladies and gentlemen, is Premiere Week.
Oh, Premiere Week was that?
It's coming.
What's that? Tell him.
AEW.
You know what? No.
NXT.
And you know
Wednesday night
and
season premiere.
I mean, this, not the other thing.
Well, what's the other thing?
No, nothing.
And speaking about WWE, you know what else is coming to the E?
Yo, real talk. Hold on. Real talk. Does anybody know the actual Birds and the Bees?
No.
Isn't that the story of me and their mom?
Something like that, yeah.
But have you ever actually heard the Birds and the Bees?
I a while ago. I can't
like
remember.
The actual story of what the fuck.
When I was a kid.
Not like, hey, you know what sex is? No.
No.
This is the story of the birds and the bees.
I cannot remember.
And the pollination and shit. Like,
isn't that what One Night in China was about?
Something like
someone was getting
like
pollinated.
That.
No,
something like that.
I was just thinking. I've never heard the Birds and the Bees. My dad was like,
"Oh yeah,
you can fuck bitches with any size dick."
So
I was like, "What does that mean?"
So
what are you trying to say, dog?
So why don't we ask the baby faces to maybe describe it to us?
Have y'all heard
Send us a
the
DM.
Story of the birds
Send
and
us
the
a
bees?
DM and explain it to us.
Yeah, can you explain to me the Birds and the Bees?
Slide in the DM.
Holla at Mischief.
Yeah,
I know a lot. I've just never heard the real story.
It bewilders us.
But
moving the fuck.
Speaking of explosive moments, we're getting pyro back.
Yes.
For Premiere Week, so we're gonna have pyro. I think of all the things I miss most in WWE are different camera angles, like really dynamic entrances, and pyro.
Do you remember when Raw used to start with
just
all
like
the fucking pyros?
Blah 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 blah. Yo, this WrestleMania, if the stage wasn't so big, started just like a 1998 Monday Night Raw. There was so many fireworks.
Yo, I miss those days, and I hope we get. I hope we get that this week coming up, but we'll get there as well. Moving the fuck on.
Pyro!
There was a situation in Quebec.
for Pyro.
Not Quebec. Was it where was this thing at? Lacey Evans.
Canada, I believe.
It was Canada.
Canadian.
So they made a
Blame
traffic
Canada.
stop, and she was speeding. Shout out to Lacey. She had to touch on this because of the controversy that it stirred on Twitter. She got pulled over, got the ticket.
This whole time I forgot this whole thing happened, and now that you're fucking mentioning it,
Yo,
it's pissing. Go ahead, bro.
So after she gets the ticket, she politely asks the Mountie, "Hey, can we do a video for social media? I want to promote the event that they're there for." I can't tell you right now what the event was.
Right.
I think it was a live event.
It was a live show, but whatever. And it was a work. But I guess she had to come out and say because people were just confused about the whole situation.
No, she was receiving a lot of backlash for disrespecting the Mountie.
So I don't even really know what the role was. They were playing a role where he gives her the handkerchief. Or
So basically, yeah, the guy's giving her the citation, and he's like, "Listen, you were caught speeding. Here's a ticket," and she's giving him the whole "Do you know who I am?" card.
Oh, okay.
She
in the voice and everything.
in character,
like real
Do
thick,
you know who I
laying
am?
it on thick. Oh damn,
Right.
honey, you know.
She said she was in
calling
character,
him a nasty and all that.
So it's a work.
Speaking of work, Chris.
No, son. Why do you have to be such a bitch? Like, so we have like this really cool moment that Lacey Evans puts out on the internet, and the internet loses its collective motherfucking
I try to save you,
mind.
internet. I try to save.
No, cause it's fucking like you want like the product to be edgier. You want it to be more interesting. You want it to be elements of reality. She had actually been pulled over. So it's like she used a real moment in a thing that could have been something interesting. It was different. It was fun, right? People are using the internet in a way to like introduce their characters and make it more dynamic, right? Storytelling, depth of and you're gonna fucking bitch about something that two consenting adults did? Fucking stupid idiot. I don't like come like and now she has to apologize because you guys are a bunch of wet motherfucking blankets with your dollar store panties in a bunch, and we can't have no nice things.
It's this bunch.
Not one.
It's this bunch.
Done.
He's done now.
Maybe.
But you know who else is done? Chris Cyborg. At least her contract was up until Bellator came running.
That was a nice segue.
And knocking on her door. Listen, she got eyes on AEW and WWE now.
She's been doing this for a minute on Twitter. She's been kind of chirping. When Ronda Rousey was active, like she would throw barbs at Rousey.
She was throwing shots at her, bro.
Yeah,
she wanted
yeah.
to fight her, Mania.
I recall some jabs there.
She's trying to lambonear some of that spotlight. I think she's like in the shadows and she wants to get to the whatever. But I why not, right?
No,
Why
I don't think strictly because Bellator's already there. She already signed with Bellator. Bellator is willing to allow her to pursue her wrestling career with either company, but we all know WWE contracts are not very flexible.
Okay,
with, like,
but
things like that.
AEW's is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So AEW looks more prominent.
AEW
than WWE
could really use some credible fighters.
Yeah. I'm just saying, don't look forward to Ronda versus Cyborg anytime soon.
I was not interested in that. Yeah. Cyborg, I feel like is gonna be so stiff. You know, like she just started.
That's
like,
what he said.
Oh, wait, excuse me.
She.
Woo, little woo. yo, my whole leg, my guy.
This will be a good show.
Oh yeah, this will be a good one.
So, you know what will not be good though? The name change. SmackDown Live is going through again. SmackDown Live will now be called WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Why? Is they moving to Friday nights or something?
I honestly, I don't give a fuck about the name change. Fine, cool, all right.
It's a longer hashtag now.
Yeah, I hope it's not the whole thing. Like, what would it be? It'd be like FNSD.
FN SmackDown. FNS down.
Man.
Well, I think they're trademarking that name too, just to let viewers know what day of the week they're gonna be on now.
October the 4th, baby. Stay tuned. USA Network.
Yo, when's Friday Night SmackDown?
October 4th.
Tuesdays?
Oh, on Fridays.
Friday.
Oh, okay. Fox wants Bray Wyatt on SmackDown.
Baque, what are you gonna do with him?
What a great opportunity to play the drops. So they want Bray Wyatt.
Asshole.
It took you long enough. WrestleVotes reported that Fox wants Bray Wyatt and his alter ego on SmackDown.
Don't fucking do it.
Guys,
Says Paul fucking Heyman, baby.
when I said NXT was developmental at the time that I said it, it was true. It was true.
I'm glad that you're saying it
it's-
in past.
In past, because it is very clearly, and we'll get to it, but it's very, very clearly that it's very clear that it's going to be operating at the same level. Now, you know what's taking a B-level status? Monday Night Raw. Look at the announce team on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Let's get there,
Right?
please, because
look at
now.
look at the names that are probably going to be on SmackDown, right? The Fiend, very possible, because whatever Fox wants, Fox gets, I assume, right? Brock Lesnar was supposed to be on SmackDown. Ronda Rousey, when she comes back, was supposed to be in SmackDown. I assume that Becky Lynch is going to be on SmackDown. I think they've talked about Charlotte Flair being on SmackDown. I think Roman Reigns is supposed to be on SmackDown. So that's like a lot of star power on SmackDown.
What's Daniel Bryan going?
I mean, I guess he can go to Raw. I don't know. I've heard in passing like these little things. I don't know what Daniel Bryan's doing.
At least with the commentating alone, you already know that proves your point. Because who's going to SmackDown?
All
you
rumors.
got Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Corey Graves. The Raw team is now going to be SmackDown.
That's the A team. Whatever team Michael Cole's on is the A team.
Okay.
I don't think that.
I can agree that.
I believe
that makes sense.
I believe he's warming that seat up for the person that got cut. Because he's next in line.
Who's that?
Tom Phillips.
Tom
Phillips.
Phillips.
Hey, maybe so. But he's no longer on the team. And guess what? NXT's looking the same. Morrow, Beth Phoenix, and
Nigel.
I'm gonna talk to you about
Not
Morrow.
great. What?
We're gonna talk about
We're
it.
gonna get there. We're gonna fucking get there. We're gonna handle that
Don't-
shit.
don't.
But Raw, I can't even tell you. Can you name him? I don't even remember at this point.
Off the top of my head, I can
Jerry
say.
the King Lawler.
Jerry Lawler's the only
yes.
name I can remember.
And then two young dudes.
Young new names that
Vic Joseph.
that
Vic
we don't even
Joseph.
know. I'm gonna take the job as leader
Who's
of
the
this
other one?
podcast.
And then you got Dio Madden.
Thank you. I completely forgot. Cool? Like cool? Cause
we
it's
haven't.
something-
We don't know yet.
Right,
But
like,
hey,
let's
but
see
that
what
tells you
happens.
right there. They're taking a step back.
Dio
taking a step
Madden.
back with that
Dio
shit.
Madden became.
That's Heyman's puppy now, right?
He became an announcer on
I trust
205
Heyman.
Live like about a month ago, maybe a little under a month ago.
Hey, you guys remember when ECW failed because they didn't have any money?
It didn't fail because of popularity.
No,
Failed
not.
because of
It was because
financial
Paul
money.
Heyman didn't have any money. So
Just
Paul
saying.
Heyman's playing with house money.
He's like, give me the
Right
pups, give me the young faces, give me the undesirables. I'm gonna make you an A show, and that's what I want. You want Monday Night Wars? Let's start with
Wednesday.
Raw and SmackDown beating the shit out of each other in the ratings. Right? Let's go there, because if they're actively because now SmackDown is almost like out of WWE's hands and more into Fox's hands. So they're gonna be very heavy. They're pulling the star power.
They want a heavy sports.
Right. So they're gonna
Related.
tweak
Yeah.
the presentation. So
it's
they're
gonna be a
gonna
little
be.
different. I'm expecting a little different.
So I can see because of Fox's influence, there being an active competition between Heyman, who I believe to be an egomaniac for all the good reasons. I think that he's good at what he does and he deserves his ego. You know what I'm saying? I as a bad guy, I can appreciate that, but. That's gonna be fun because Paul Heyman's got a bank account.
Yo, I'm
now.
ready. Premiere
Shit.
week is here.
And then
it's coming. I can't wait till next week to recover the shit.
oh, by the way, AEW.
Oh, that's something.
AEW
that's
has a
happening.
thing.
That's
or
the thing,
something.
right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Before we get into that though,
Speaking of AEW,
yeah, but let me just cover this real quick. 205 Live is also moving to Fridays, but that's not even for sure because the rumor has it now that it's just the first Friday after this premiere week, and then nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen to it. And Triple H
test run.
is gonna run 205 Live though. It is his show now.
It's
So
under the
205
NXT
is
umbrella.
now under NXT's umbrella. Triple H will run the show, and let's see what happens.
well, fuck me sideways.
But they're not the only show in town, as you may know.
Well, think about it like this: they did the number one contender last week on NXT,
Right.
So
Shout
why
out
not
to the
feature?
Matt
So why
Riddle
not feature the
and Ricochet.
cruiserweights on NXT programming?
if it has not become any more clear to everybody that Triple H is the heir apparent, good Lord. And deservedly
right
so. The wrestling landscape will be better for it.
Huh?
For sure.
Yeah, that was good.
For sure. AEW Plus. So AEW, see, here's the thing. AEW's making a lot of rookie mistakes. To be fair, this mistake was not entirely AEW's
You calling
fault.
what this right here a mistake?
So apparently AEW and ITV in Europe are having issues.
They're in bed together.
Because they're gonna show AEW show
DMs
on Saturday mornings.
I think 4 days after. 4 or
Yeah, something like
4
that.
days. So it'll be Sunday morning.
Oh, at 8 a.m. That's when they're showing AEW.
But 8 a.m. here, not there.
There, homie.
Oh, there?
Yeah,
bro.
Sunday 8 a.m. So they're pissed off. Like, yo, it's 2019. So Fight TV is offering, or I think it was Fight TV and Bleacher. What is it?
Bleacher Report Live.
Bleacher Report Live.
Yeah, Bleacher Report Live. There's a subscription, right? You'd have to pay $5 a month for you to
Nama.
watch it live, I think.
Nama.
Yeah, so
What's
people
that?
are complaining because they did promise like a solution.
Listen.
They did talk a big game about providing like equal access to everybody, and I think that's what this Fight TV announcement's about. It's kind of to cover that ass, right?
Let me tell you something.
But tell
right
me
now.
about this Fight TV shit.
I see your point, and great that they are charging that $5 a month, because guess what? This is AEW's way of trying to compete with NXT, since NXT is on the network. AEW has a network of their own now. Now they're gonna be watched
NXT
anywhere across the globe with this Fight TV shit. I like it. I like that it's $5,
right?
right? So, are you covering pay-per-views too?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's different.
No,
But
I don't think so.
that's understood because it's an up and coming
It's a-
company.
yeah,
you know,
and-
they gotta reach in a little deeper.
Yo, why can't we be sponsored by Fight TV?
we will?
What's up,
We
bro?
were. What's up, White? Well, yo, fight. What's up, bro?
You wanna
had us-
fight?
Yo,
You want to fight TV? So what's happening here with AEW Plus?
So you get your network. You're gonna pay $5 a month. It was gonna offer live and replay access on the weekly. So you're gonna see Dynamite season episodes of Dynamite on the Fight app, as well as, I don't think pay-per-view, but it says all across internationally: United States, Canada, UK, Australia, Japan, Ireland, Italy, Spain, Middle East, Chile, and Brazil. So if you're there, anywhere
Shout out to
there,
Chile.
pay that $5 a month and you good, man. You got yourself some AEW. And to be honest, that's the only way they're gonna be on in anybody's site.
For a minute, Tony Khan.
Everybody's used to that shit. At least the casual fan now understands that there's a monthly bill you can pay for a network and to watch your wrestling. So I think this is the way to go.
Tony Khan has gone on record to say that they're actively looking for a way to present it free, closer to the event time, right?
Well, TNT is free. Kinda.
Right. Well, that's his point, right? Like there should be access. And it kind of sucks that you're paying $5, but it's only $5. He's like, you could also pay $3 a day. So if you just want to watch one random one, you pay $3, but that makes no fucking sense. Whoever's gonna pay $3 just fucking
when
ask me for $2, and I will give you.
when you start doing pay-per-views, double it up to $10 a month, right?
And include the pay-per-views.
Yeah,
Eventually,
that's what WWE's doing. Why wouldn't you do that? Because now you're gonna charge me $5 to watch your weekly Raw.
So
your version of Raw, and now you're gonna charge me another $60 for your pay-per-view. That's rough.
you know what kind of
But you can catch any AEW pay-per-view at Rockefeller Sports Bar with the bad guys. Shit. And you don't have to pay no $60 damn dollars.
Saturday.
Some Saturday in the future.
November 9th.
That specific one.
Full Gear. And we are participating as fat fucks that we are. And that's why we're participating in the Full Gear Challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
We are on the scales and tipping the scales, and we will be losing weight trying to get Full Gear fit by November 9th. Loser.
Oh, so November. Okay, so I got a few
Yeah,
months.
there's time. I actually gained weight this week, you motherfuckers. All right, so last week we were at 11:13. Stay tuned after the show. We're going to weigh in, the three of us, see where we've come. And then November 9th, we've got to pay the piper. We haven't decided on what the bet is and what we're going to do about it.
We'll get there.
But we'll get there.
We
got
time.
No, that's not going to happen. Where were you at 6 o'clock in the morning? I was running on IG Live. I went on IG Live.
I was sleeping.
And I said, yo, I'm out here. Well, I'll be out there tomorrow morning, or I might not. I don't know.
I was sleeping off that midnight cake I had.
You know where Victor was?
He was out.
I was not at Synergy.
Ooh,
Saturday. But let's get raw.
Now, damn. And then the overlay drops. Yo, I gotta get the overlays on the thing.
Good job, asshole.
Oh, that was like graphic
yeah,
shit.
and then the like
the
thing and
raining
fuck. All right.
No nice thing.
What are we mad at?
Raw was pretty good.
I liked it.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good, man.
How we feel about Roos's mustache?
Oh man.
It looks like a porn star.
I don't care. I think he looks interesting, so keep the mustache. I hate that he squashed EC3, but like only because I know that people think he's good for some reason. But personally, I've never given a fuck about EC3. In fact, when he was leading TNA to its demise, as the fucking headliner, I did not enjoy it at all. So I don't see it with EC3.
Neither does anybody in the E right now, at least.
But I like Chad Gable.
Did you like Baron Corbin?
Yes, that's why I liked Chad Gable. I thought
My man.
Chad Gable did a great job of setting up Baron Corbin's new fucking like Winterfell badass king.
So I love you said Winterfell because I know you're mad. I know you're angry out there. I know you couldn't stand to see Baron Corbin with a new crown and cape. But yo, son, that fucking crown was
I see you.
shit.
I see
That
you.
was on some Game of Thrones type shit.
I see y'all on Twitter talking about, oh, I'm coming around on Baron Corbin.
Ah, look at you now.
Oh,
I see you.
Baron Corbin is starting to grow on me. Oh, look at his outfit. I think I'm starting to like this guy. His music is badass. Son, he been doing this shit. He been doing this shit, son. Son, he was just dressed like a fucking waiter. Like a bum. Yo, he works in the ring. He's got like this cheesy kind of way about him. Like this snarky kind of way you want to punch in the face. He plays a great heel, guys. And I love this king shit that he's doing with the look he's got going on. We haven't seen a king like this. Let's be real. Not never.
Bray Wyatt tore up Seth Rollins' action figure in Firefly Funhouse this week, which was great to watch.
I love yo, why do we love it? Like if it was like
it's creepy and it's Halloween
it's
time.
like there's something to
I'll
that.
see you in December.
Right. Yeah, there's something to that.
Let's see.
But if we told you that some wrestler was breaking some other wrestler's action figure and playing with puppets,
Oh God.
like that sounds stupid. Like people that don't watch wrestling and I'm like, oh, like Firefly Funhouse is like, never mind, don't watch wrestling. But I fucking love it. It's just hard to explain,
Listen,
bro.
you don't know how awkward it is when I'm in the same room with my wife and my sister, and they look at those segments and they're like,
What the fuck are you watching?
they just look at. They don't even say shit. They just look at me and they're like,
and you're
wow.
like, fucking. Give
and
us
I'm
some
like
more.
this.
Like, are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Are
yo,
you not entertained?
It's wild, yo. It's good storytelling.
But back to the toy breaking. Remember, we came from the era where it made CNN when fucking Al Snow had a broken Barbie doll as head that came with the packaging.
That was pretty
Remember that
funny,
shit?
Wait, but what does everybody want?
Head. Oh my God. I cannot believe how fucking stupid I was when I first heard Al Snow's music and I didn't realize what he was actually talking
It's
about.
because
you know well now.
You know why you didn't know
Good
what he was
Lord, how
You know
dumb
why?
was
you know
I?
why? Because you didn't know about the birds and the bees.
It was all about that fucking bee.
That's Vic's Birds and the Bees. It's about the fucking bee. Don't fuck a bee. It'll sting your dick. I guess that's good life advice. That's going to be a thing I say now.
Yes.
Don't fuck a bee. It'll sting your dick. Don't make bad life decisions.
No, you know
That's
why?
what that's about.
You know
All right,
you know what?
get your shit like my whole
Get
shit.
your life in order.
Get your shit on. Don't fucking be.
All right, so the best match of the night, man. Fatal 5-way elimination match.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
That
Okay.
shit was dope.
Okay. Yes.
really
Yes,
good.
it was done very well. Okay, I give you that.
But
Pero.
Pedo.
Pero.
Te cagaste.
You guys feel Bobby Roode should have been in this?
sure. Why the fuck not?
Because he's a fucking one half of the tag team champions.
All right.
Stay in your lane.
Well,
Now I know for a fact you made Bobby Roode be the final man eliminated in this, and I still knew he wasn't gonna win this shit. Cause it doesn't make no sense for him to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. You just had somebody. Seth Rollins just had both the heavyweight, the Universal, and the tag title. You're not gonna do that again, right back to back. Number one. Number two, it's a stupid fucking storyline. I can't fucking stand it, WWE. And number three, yo, be more believable, man. Like you could tell me you couldn't find a fourth guy to make this match more convincing. Shinsuke Nakamura doesn't deserve to be in it as well because
Did
of
you
the
call
same
him
point.
shit-stain?
You feel differently though because you feel the Intercontinental Champion should be involved in that determining match.
Yes.
I don't because he already has a title.
Anytime-
he should be involved in a separate storyline
no,
already.
in theory, yes, right?
Right.
Like I should be saying that because that is consistent with everything I've ever said on this show, right?
I'm just a '90s baby, bro. An '80s
But-
baby that grew up on the Attitude Era that misses the route, the journey. You know?
Anytime there's a clusterfuck for the title, the Intercontinental Champion should be sniffing that ass. They should be right there. And right now you have a five-way. A five-way, you can't say that the Intercontinental Championship is always five-way. It should be, in theory, 5 positions away from championship, world championship, or universal championship status.
Right.
You know, in theory, right? You want to give it weight, gravitas. You want the belt to mean something, and it's got to mean that you're one of the top 5 people in the building, right? The other ones are chasing the world title, and then you've got a really good storyline for the mid card, and the mid card's got to be elevated. That's when that was when the IC title was important, right?
Right. Was.
When you had like top tier
talking
talent.
shit because I'm not gonna lie, Miz did bring that shit up a bit.
Yo, he did.
He brought credibility to it.
And so you got to be consistent with that, and you got to have like the
Miz
IC title
was the
always
one
be a
that
heavy hitter.
Brought back the white IC title, bro, right? Or was it Cody Rhodes?
It was Cody Rhodes.
It was Cody Rhodes.
Shout out to
AEW.
And look at him now.
Yep.
And I feel like they can't go back.
Seth and Braun went to a no contest. I couldn't have done. Like you could have put Braun instead of Bobby Roode.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because he has a storyline. You don't
What
need...
storyline? He's not in this storyline.
Braun is in this...
He's not gonna get a rematch.
Braun is in this clusterfuck with Bray Wyatt.
Nah, man. He had nothing to do with Bray until this week.
Until this week.
Yeah, but that's why I put him in. Just fucking.
But
put him in
nah. See, that's the thing. Bobby Roode's got nothing going on. That's why you put him in the 5-way. Braun Strowman's got something going on.
Why
he
doesn't the
need
tag team champion have something going on?
Well,
Yeah,
he does.
You just made him team with Dolph Ziggler,
Yeah.
and now you put the straps on him, and now he has nothing going on.
My question is
Why?
why was Ray
Why?
in that fatal 5-way?
This is
And
why
why not Ziggler?
Bray?
Ray was in it.
Oh,
No,
Ray.
why was Ray in it and not somebody like Dolph Ziggler?
Because Roode,
Because-
he's a tag team champion.
Exactly, and didn't they just beat Seth and fucking Brock for the belts? Doesn't
I
that
see
that
what you
put,
mean. I
doesn't
see
that
what you
put
mean.
Ziggler up there?
I see what you mean,
along with Bobby.
But then that puts them in the singles competitive. Why the fuck do they have the tag titles then?
Because
That makes no sense.
You raise
Now
the credibility. I see what you're saying.
You're taking spots from people. You could be having others in rotation. You have too big of a roster to be doing shit like this.
You know, you're not wrong, right? You're just stupid. Because what matters here is making the belts important. And you make
This is not how
you
you do
make
it.
the belts important by navigating them towards a clusterfuck for the title, right? Just to
Trying
make
say
them
that
important.
The tag title is held by someone who can also fuck with the world title.
And you know he's not gonna win, but he should be able to scratch his way.
okay.
Like
and in the match he made it so that okay, you're right.
you elevated the position. Listen, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, right? You could have put a lot of like where Ali could have been in that, right? And Ali would have had a banger in there. And I see your point. However, there is other story that could be told elsewhere with Ali, right? Ali's an interesting character.
Right.
It was a way to get, in essence, this was a way to get like this random championship opportunity to Rey and elevate the other titles. You see what I'm saying? And like, it didn't take storyline bullshit to do it. You didn't have to reconfigure any feuds or anything. Just be like, all right, we picked one of the tag guys because we can't put them in both in because it would be a risk or whatever, like blah blah blah. And then you've got the.
I just want to stand in meetings when they do this.
And I bet you they did not think of anything that I said. I bet you I've overthought this more than. But if nothing else, you know what this match gave us? The drop that we're going to overuse the most next week when we have Sami Zayn laughing like Super Mario. Did you see that?
No.
Fucking, so Shinsuke is on the apron and he hits somebody.
Yes.
And then Sami Zayn fucking cuts right in front of the camera.
Yes.
And yo, it sounds just like fucking Super Mario, and we're going to fucking have it as a drop, and we're going to ruin your life.
Soon.
We're going to ruin your life. You know who else is ruining my life?
SmackDown?
Eric Rowan.
He's on SmackDown.
And SmackDown. So let's get there.
Let's fucking go right now.
And I said Eric Rowan, but I really didn't mean Eric Rowan. I meant Mike Kanellis, but that was the first name that I read. Yeah. Mike Kanellis.
That can happen here.
Yo, Mike Kanellis.
Only at HPC, baby. Good
Lord. Mike Kanellis' storyline, I don't know, man. You cannot be a cuck.
What would you call
old? What?
A cuck.
Old what? What?
Old dirty cuck. And come out here, right? And after you've been bitched up and down by your wife, come out here and call Chad Gable short. Where do you get the nads as a character to be able, or the importance as a character to come out and be able to say, hey, Chad Gable, who went into the finals of the fucking King of the Ring, where I couldn't even sniff the fucking opportunity because I'm in a storyline where my wife sticks things in my ass?
Oh.
Good Lord.
Yo, you know where this man should go?
Listen, I like Mike Kanellis, really, I do.
He's a great talent.
But this fucking, like, this storyline, I was for it at first, but God, like, I don't know, man.
Taquita sandwich?
It's weird. It's a little weird. It looks like filler. It's straight filler. It's a filler storyline to me, I feel.
What were you going to say?
Something about something.
Yo, send Mike Kanellis to NXT.
No, don't ruin NXT.
Why not?
But I tell you what.
No, NXT is fine.
If he goes to NXT, he'll do a 360 and he won't be this Mike Kanellis.
He won't.
The real Mike
Triple
Kanellis.
H is going to put him over.
Right.
Shit, I would even put him in Undisputed Era.
How you feel about Sasha Banks and Carmella and Bayley and Charlotte and blah, blah, blah?
I love Sasha getting in her reps before the Hell in a Cell. She's got her heel shit working to a perfection right now. She's very hateable. And this whole thing with Becky, man, she keeps...
Did we talk about Carmella winning the 24/7 title?
No, we did not.
That was a dope moment in itself.
She finally cashed in her opportunity.
I like how R-Truth carried her now. She's riding R-Truth's back, and he's winning. So
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what? R-Truth is riding her back?
So, like, at the end of that segment, she hopped on R-Truth's back, and he's carrying her throughout the hallway.
He's been doing that.
No, she was doing the other way. It was the other way.
She was not carrying him around.
Yeah, she was.
Dude, she never carried him around. But you know who she does carry? Corey Graves.
Nice things have happened.
He was eyeing that title. Shout out to Israel.
How'd you feel about the Kabuki Warriors in Fire?
Wait, what'd you just say?
Kabuki Boogie.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
I think that's on X videos.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
These Stellas.
I saw that one. Now, how do we feel about
Mandy Rhodes and Maxim?
The Australia.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Version.
How about Otis was all of us?
I'm coming.
Shout out to Otis. He got his autographed copy of Maxim.
Was that on SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown.
That wasn't
SmackDown.
Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper. This whole deal has now moved on to Hell in a Cell. We're gonna have a tag team match. I'm not buying it.
You think Daniel Bryan's bludgeon brother?
Yes.
I can dig it. And then he.
I think Daniel Bryan has got something up his sleeve. He's not a face. He's still fucking heel.
How fun would it be if they all joined Bray Wyatt?
Yowie wowie.
We have a job for that.
Do we?
Yowie wowie.
There it is.
That was pretty good. So Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's my boy.
Kevin Owens and this whole thing, like, we knew it was going to be a match. And if Owen wins, McMahon's gone from the WWE. And if McMahon wins, he's fired. And it's fucking basically career versus career, blah, blah,
The
blah.
bottom line.
So, bye, Shane. It was nice knowing you.
So what's up with Shane now? What's he gonna do after this?
What's up with that? Nothing. Do you really want to see? Shane was all right. I loved the fact that people hated him. I thought it was great. You need that. You need some, like, polarizing character. So as long as someone else can step up. But who?
I'm done.
Who?
Done with
Who though? Who is interesting enough? Who is interesting enough to be as captivating as Shane McMahon has been? Tell me, pretty chubby Flacco.
As a heel?
You fucking dickhead.
As a
Tell
heel?
me right now. Yes.
Yo, why does your breath
Hey!
smell like dick?
Idolo.
I got one even better.
He's not that guy.
I got one better.
Soy gordito.
Tommaso Ciampa?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tommaso Ciampa and
if
Kevin
you have
Owens.
forgotten about Tommaso Ciampa, he
Who?
certainly does
Who?
know karate.
What's his name?
He knows karate.
What's his name?
The Warhorse. He knows
This
fucking
guy
karate.
said tomato
dickhead.
Ciampa.
But if you
Tomato
forgot,
Ciampa.
if you forgot about tomato soup, it's fucking banging.
Shout out to Campbell's.
Hey, shout out to fucking Campbell's, but Tommaso Ciampa
Shout out to your mom's
also
soup,
very
though.
good.
is also
Whoa.
very good, and he is on his way back. And when
I
he
love
gets
sopa de
back,
hueso.
let me tell you, he looks a lot like this. He got a bald head, mad big ass beard.
Oh yeah,
Camel
just
short.
like that.
Matches vagina.
But he, yo. I can't
Little Woo!
wait. I can't wait. Little Woo.
That'd be exciting. Is that the rumor that he's coming to Smackdown?
I don't know. But
Nah,
he's heating up.
I think he's going back to NXT. He's just not cleared up yet.
Nah, I disagree. I think he's going main roster, and I think that Raw is gonna be the new, like, is gonna be the young crowd, right? So the Garganos and the Ciampas
up-and-comers?
and yeah.
What? You
And
think it'll be young? I think
SmackDown.
SmackDown will be the young crowd.
No, 'cause
slash the
superstars.
the
No,
old
dude, it's the
superstars.
it's the big
Oh, I'm
timers.
talking
Yeah,
about
SmackDown
fans,
is gonna
fans.
be established stars.
yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like the Kofi Kingstons.
No,
Like,
yeah,
even though
yeah,
he's
yeah,
pretty
Like
established.
put it like this: if Undisputed Era was to break up, then you know that this man
Wow. Why do we
will
have
be going to
this?
SmackDown.
How fucking yeah.
Stupid. Stupid.
You know what was stupid? Not that drop.
NXT
No way.
was stupid good.
Stupid good. is
Stupid
right.
good. How about that opener?
Ooh. We gotta get some music.
I mean, we have it. They're hearing it. They're hearing it today, Friday.
Oh, okay.
They're hearing it
But
Friday.
not here.
Not
today.
today, Thursday.
Keith
Tomorrow,
Lee
Friday.
and Dominic Dickhead says Kenny Omega.
Sounds
in
about right.
The
Bask in
Guardians.
his glory.
You saw that Kenny Omega video where he called him Dominic Dickhead?
That was
did?
on
Oh
BET.
my
that was on
God.
BET this week.
Not
For real?
BET.
That was on
BTE.
BTE.
BET?
I said
BET
BET.
Uncut.
BET after
My
dark?
bad. I'm thinking about something else.
We know what you're
Shout
saying.
out-
BBC?
Shout out to Al Snow.
You
and
think
his
about
head.
BBC?
I'm thinking about BBW.
No, BBC, the arena,
BBW.
in the Miami Heat arena.
The
Yeah.
Miami Heat arena.
Yeah,
BBC
the
arena.
what was it? It was Bang Bus Center,
Bang Bros Center.
Bang Bro Center,
Bang Bro Center.
That's stupid.
Bang
Shout out
Bus.
to Bang Bros.
There's a certain part of my high school career that was all about Bang Bus. So
Shout out to, speaking of Bang Bros, shout out Dakota Kai made a
no,
return.
no, that is the worst segue. Good.
So Dakota Kai
Lord.
defeats Tainara in a quickie.
Oh!
And,
Oh, nice thing.
and she's back. Welcome
can't
back,
have-
Dakota Kai. Shout out to
What?
Bailey's sister. Moving
What?
on.
That was
Matt Riddle defeated Killian Dane in what was an amazing street fight. And now
Moments
this
of-
sets us up for Matt Riddle and Adam fucking Cole, baby.
Moment of the night when the kendo stick comes out of Matt Riddle's hands, flips over his head, gets caught in his hair, bounces off the rope, and lands on his shoulder. And he fucking just goes, fuck it, I use it again.
No, but they teach the kendo sticks how to fall.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because wrestling is real, damn it.
Also, that wall that broke, I thought that was great. The wall that Killian Dane broke with Matt Riddle's body.
Yes, that was pretty
awesome.
dope. You know what I thought was even greater than that? The fact that after the first hour was done, I was able to successfully watch the second hour on WWE Network live.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, WWE Network.
But, if I'm being honest, the first hour was much better than the second hour.
Well, okay, let's be fair. The first hour will cater to common fans, and we're trying to get people to watch. You're going to see a Rhea Ripley defeating a Kaden Carter, and definitely going to see an Oni Lorcan versus Danny Burch defeating Everrise.
Love
1 and 2.
No relation to Terrorize.
1 and 2.
Terra Rising.
But yeah.
Oh, I love
Those matches are gonna be in
Oni
the second hour.
Lorcan.
Yeah, he's good.
He types in all
He's good,
caps.
but you don't put him in the first hour.
No, he's not that good. No, he was good in his spot. I liked fucking Walter.
Mercado?
Walt? Who's that? Walter?
Walter comes out at the end of the show and laid out Kushida after
Did
after Kushida and Breezango faced Imperium.
I agree with you. I think Walter's great.
I love who
doesn't agree.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
No, you talk to him.
No, you fucking
No,
talk
you
to him.
tell him. No, you suck my dick.
Why don't you both talk to him?
That guy does not appreciate Walter's wrestling name.
Son,
He sure did.
at the same time.
So he says Walter is the worst wrestling name ever. On Twitter, I love it.
Yo, this guy's a troll,
Premiere
bro.
week is coming up. We're getting rowdy. It's getting hot. It's sizzling, baby. Oh, I can't wait.
Whoa. Where are your
Holy
pants?
shit.
I don't know, but shout out to JP Savage.
Wow.
I'm taking over the reins this week because
Damn.
Premiere week is coming.
What's that tiny little
So
point?
are
And
you.
so am I.
What's that?
Wow.
Is that a birthday candle?
Hey.
Because he's going to blow it.
Yo, is that a number 2 pencil?
That's layered.
Because it's skinny and pointy.
Wow. It's pointing at you. So,
So that was NXT.
AEW is just shaping up to be like,
Amazing.
oh my God.
Amazing.
They just got to get out of their own way. Although Cody Rhodes put out
That post.
that promo.
That
Which
it was
one?
like a letter. It was like a letter.
Which one?
Yeah, it was just him in a room, and there was like this background music that kept getting louder, like really, really slow, but it just like set the tempo.
Yes.
And he was talking about like how Jericho like played dirty, and like how like he's really elevated his game. Cause he'll like, don't shit on your opponent. Right? Like, that's fucking, like, Wrestling 101. Like, it's really easy to be there, go to the fucking mic and be like, you're a piece of shit. I'm going to beat the crap out of you and blah, blah, blah. No, son. That's not how it goes. If you do that, if you go to the mic and you're like, the person I'm about to face is a bag of garbage, then what did you do when you beat him? And then what does it do to you when you lose to him? Nothing. Nobody gets over. That shit is fucking Wrestling 101. You go on the mic and you praise your competitor and you say you're going to beat him, but it's going to be the fight of your life. And Cody Rhodes fucking talked about it. He talked about how the Judas effect was a fucking move that nobody expected to fucking defeat two people. He talked about how Jericho has elevated and changed and adapted his game throughout the years and how he's nobody to fuck with. But, right, and this is where you get to hype yourself up, right? You establish your enemy, and then you're like, but this is why I'm going to kick your ass, because you were talking about my dad, and I don't appreciate that
You
shit.
called him a son of a bitch, right?
That's right.
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. This is going to be something special.
Oh, and he shit on the belt thing. He was like,
What
and
the-
this time, bring don't forget your belt or some shit
He's
like
like, no,
that.
and he said, and this time, don't forget to bring your belt again.
Oh.
Fire.
Okay.
So, what a promo. What a promo. That's how you fucking do it. You big up your opponent. It's so easy to just be like, my competition's garbage. Blah, blah, blah. Nah. Fucking masterpiece, dog.
So you know what? I'm going to go ahead.
It
I'm going to jump the gun here, and I'm going to say that's my heel of the week.
Yo, I gotta do overlays and
The
stuff.
heel of the week.
Jesus.
Because we just set that off, and that's who I'm nominating. One fall! And it's over. Jericho, heel of the week.
I think I would say so. I don't know. Undisputed Era beating the shit out of Matt Riddle.
I don't know, because he kind of got away, right?
Right?
Did you guys hear the report that Adam Cole got injured?
No!
Yo, a bunch of people got hurt,
A
bro.
lot of people got hurt.
I
bro.
think
Kushida
got hurt.
has a injured wrist
How are you going to get her with Walter coming? That's a push and a half.
because he
That
didn't
sucks
tell
to
him his
be
fortune.
Damn.
What? If you know the Walter Mercado reference, you have to contact us.
Let us know.
Please.
We'll put you on a smoke for free.
Wow.
Free smoke right there.
What are you trying to do with him?
Hey.
Any other heels of the week? Sasha Banks?
Sasha Banks attacking Becky Lynch
Okay.
in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
okay.
good. That
Okay,
was good.
okay.
I liked it.
That shit reminds me of those
Like what?
of those parking lot brawls from back in the day.
Yeah. You were
That shit
getting
was
those
dope.
parking lot balls? Parking lot brawls. Oh!
By the Ayatollah of Cox and Bolos.
Wow.
Shout out to Jose. That's Jose, right? Shout out to C.
Shout out to C-Filler Jose
Yo.
with the Ayatollah of Cox and Bolos.
I know that guy. I know that guy.
Why-
Fuck him.
Why was that not his? Oh, we have to rework his character on the show. He's
Yeah,
coming back as the Ayatollah of cock and bowlers. No nice things. No nice things. Like just when nice things were rolling.
None.
No.
That's right. Rey
Pop of the
Mysterio
week.
winning the Fatal 5-Way was the pop of the week.
So I didn't say this before, but I was really excited about Rey Mysterio winning.
I was not.
Yeah, nah.
I was not. Go ahead.
He's at the end of his career.
Okay.
And why the fuck not? And it also gives WWE a whack out. This shit is whack, what I'm about to say, but it's probably going to happen. So Seth Rollins loses his title on Raw to Rey Mysterio.
No way.
And then faces Bray Wyatt and loses to Bray Wyatt. And then later regains his title in a rematch.
So you're saying Bray Wyatt beats Ray?
But what's the point in doing that? Is Ray gonna defend it to somebody or?
He'll defend it in some other storyline. That storyline is gonna do this. Look, it's gonna go like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yup.
That makes a lot of
And
sense.
they're gonna.
I love it. Love it.
You let Rey Mysterio do something else. You let Seth Rollins do something else with the Fiend, and then when he's done there,
I don't
when
see
Rey
it.
Mysterio's done there, they'll cross paths again, or maybe even Rey Mysterio drops the title in some some
Saudi
turn of
Arabia.
events.
I just think they're busy with him and his son now. They're gonna do something with his son. And I don't
It's a
think
slow
But,
build.
yeah.
Whatever's
I don't
going on
think-
with them is
I
a
don't
slow
think it
build.
involves the universe. I don't see it.
What if Samoa Joe gets the title, right? Because he beats the shit out of Dominic, and then Seth Rollins has to face Samoa
If you're
Joe down
talking
the
about
line.
a story that ultimately puts Joe walking away with the Universal title, yeah, I can kind of see that
Or
because that makes more
the
sense.
Fiend.
Joe.
facing
I feel
Rey.
like the money's on the Fiend. Fox wants the Fiend.
Yo, but not
Because
for but
he's
not for
hot right now, and I
Not for
think
nothing.
he's the
I will
one you
say
want.
that the Fiend is that type of character that doesn't need the belt.
He doesn't need the
He
belt.
does not.
And you're
need
right.
The belt.
Hey,
That's why.
But if Seth loses, I don't see anybody beating him but him.
Brock needs the belt. Brock is gonna be the
On
SmackDown
SmackDown.
tag. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
gonna
think
take
that's
Kofi's
established
title.
already.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kofi.
Yo, Kofi did a good job. He blew everybody
Man.
away. Like
you want to
everybody's
know?
expectations.
You want to know why Brock isn't gonna win the belt next Friday?
You're wrong.
You're
But okay.
wrong, but it's not because
But
it's
entertain
not,
yourself.
You're
but-
not. It's
Go
not
ahead,
because
go
it's not. It's not because it's not February.
All right, but he,
No nice things.
Little Woo.
did you guys
Number
did
two
you
prices.
guys forget about who recently announced that they were good to go for one more match if it happened?
Ah, come on.
And,
That's not what he said.
And these guys have some unfinished business, something that didn't happen 16 years ago that was supposed to
They
happen.
got herpes mid match.
No, he's not Sam Darnold.
What? It was mono. It's not the same thing.
It wasn't
What
matchup.
if what
There
if
was no
what if
contest.
Stone Cold Steve Austin interferes in the match and costs Brock the title?
Again?
Cost Brock the title. What purpose does that serve?
I don't think Goldberg needs to be anywhere near that title anymore. Like, stop.
But what's his purpose in the E then?
Nothing.
If he's not gonna be a
Nothing
champion.
but ratings. Saudi Arabia
Who?
shows.
Goldberg? Who?
No, Brock.
Brock.
Brock
Brock
needs,
is ratings.
Yeah, Brock needs the title.
Brock's his money. He needs that belt for SmackDown. They want the casual fan wants Brock Lesnar on their
Wrestle
TV
nerds.
screen every week. That's what the sponsors want. That's what the money is at. That's what pays the bills. All right. So Brock Lesnar being champ makes sense. I don't know about Bray Wyatt for going to SmackDown. I think him staying on Raw is the better choice. But that's another thing Fox wants. Fox wants Bray Wyatt.
Son, you wildin'. They're
Fox
all going to
wants-
SmackDown. I'm telling you, Raw's gonna be like the young dudes. Like it's gonna be like those
You're gonna
like
say it's gonna
Cesaro. Like Cesaro's probably gonna be a star on Raw. I'm guessing. I don't know if he's gonna be on Raw and SmackDown, right? Isn't the fucking draft next week?
The folling.
The
The
11th
I don't
and the
believe in
14th.
drafts anymore.
Why? Because
don't-
your fantasy team sucks, yo. Because I'm whooping that ass.
Actually,
Bring that ass here, boy.
now that you mention it, I am gonna flex my fantasy football muscles in a few. You'll catch that on. Stay tuned on social media. Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, take them
But-
L's, dog. Take them
But,
L's.
but yeah, I think
How about fantasy wrestling?
that's.
I'm
I
down.
think that's a topic for another day.
I knew you were about him. But like, are we gonna do fantasy wrestling?
Yeah, man. Why not? Shout out to Good Morning Football and the boys out there, man. I know y'all watch football. I know y'all watch wrestling, and I think we should collab or do some work together.
The show's called Good Morning Football. I would hope they watch football.
Kinda, It would be a chair shot if they didn't.
Kevin Owens announcing career versus career ladder match on SmackDown was also a contender for Pop of the Week.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean the place did light up.
Okay. I wouldn't pay attention.
I wasn't like. I mean, it was dope. It was dope.
Hey,
It was
who was
cool.
louder? Was Raw louder or SmackDown? That's really what we're talking about here. And I think
I think Raw was louder.
I think
But
Raw, yeah, Raw.
Raw.
how about Pop of the Week when the Fiend, sexy, when the Fiend attacked Braun and then Seth was like screaming like a little bitch.
yes, I popped at home for that.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yes, she did.
Chair shot of the week. What is the chair shot of the week?
Lacey tweeting out that her encounter with the Mountie was work.
And that's all the time.
My chair
Yeah,
shot of the week was my situation with Bobby Roode being in that fatal 5-way. I don't think that should have happened.
That was enough to shit on your whole week.
Yeah, like that shit was whack. That and you know what
Drizzling
else?
Shit.
You know what else was whack? That whole Kabuki Warriors thing with the Fire and Desire. I think we need to see Mandy Rose and
I think it's time for them to split up.
Yeah, I think they need to split and we need to see some one-on-one action.
I think Kyrie and
Nah,
Asuka need to split
Shout
up as
out
well.
to
We
Eric
need-
Bischoff in the HLA era.
Right? We need to see that that female tag teams exist for the tag
Yeah.
titles to exist.
Yeah.
So Fire and Desire, what's the alternative? Like, what's Mandy gonna do and what's Sonya Deville gonna do? They've got nothing for them. They might as well keep them as a team. They ain't hurt nobody. It gives them both airtime.
Speaking of airtime, Premiere Week this week coming up. A lot of airtime.
Yo,
for
can I make
AEW,
a bold
WWE,
prediction?
NXT. Go ahead.
You want to predict balls?
Bold.
Oh, bold.
Bold.
Okay.
BOLDICK.
Whoa. Boldick.
I think Candice LeRae is gonna beat Shayna Baszler, and Shayna Baszler is gonna be drafted into Raw or SmackDown.
With the strap.
No, she's gonna lose.
She's
to
gonna
Oh,
Candice.
she's gonna lose. Oh.
She's gonna drop.
Pay
the title.
attention, asshole.
What'd he say?
Yeah, needle dick.
Wow.
Something about needles.
You know who else is getting some exposure? We didn't talk about Jose Canseco.
Hey.
He's gonna make his debut in
I
November.
remember talking about that last year.
fuck is that guy?
Bringing that shit up that he was fucking, he was fucking wrestling. That same
Fucking
thing.
love that.
Wait,
drop.
who did you say it was?
Jose. I'm Jose Canseco.
That guy.
Yo,
Liar.
yo, It's something, right?
Apologize. Absolutely nobody.
Listen,
It's something to watch.
listen, everybody has their own cup of tea, right? And speaking of cups of tea, I would like to know, what are y'all cups of tea? What do y'all expect from Premiere Week? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our main topic for the week, and it's scheduled for one fall.
All
What
right.
do you think?
So, I'll tell you what. Here's one prediction I got for you right off the bat. We're going to have a major letdown.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're too hype.
it's.
We're too hype.
I feel that too.
We're too hype. Yo,
I
Raw
have that in the back of my head.
and SmackDown were good. AEW has put on really good shows. NXT, holy shit, has been really good. NXT UK's been really good. Fucking, even Impact's been doing really good. Fucking, like, wrestling has just been so high. This week has a lot riding on it.
Oh, wrestling too? Is this so high?
Something has got to give. And part of me feels like it's going to be AEW. AEW's been taking a lot of flack lately. I think that it's going to be a lot harder to do a TV show than a pay-per-view. I think you can knock out a pay-per-view in a different way that you can knock out a show, because shows build stories and that takes time, and that's hard. Like, that's hard for anybody. Like, WWE spent we started the show and then like in like a whole year and a half talking about how shitty the creative team was, right? And like it took a very long time to get where we are right now, where like Raw and SmackDown are really, really good.
Yo, amazing.
And I
Amazing.
still believe it's a work. I think that the last couple of months of really shitty wrestling were so that this looked good.
That makes sense.
I think
You
that's
can't put
that
you
because
can't-
there was nothing there and people watched it, right? Like you watched it because there was no AEW. Impact was what? Like where were they even? They were like on fucking Pop TV. Where the fuck are you? The competition was light. And so right now, like they look like a fucking bag of gold. And that $1 billion company is going to multiply during this premiere week. I'm going to tell you
you
right
got
now, those
AEW.
stocks are going to soar.
You have AEW advancing early or being
No,
successful.
I think that AEW is going to stumble before it takes off. I think that if you paid attention during the pay-per-views, they had like minor production issues, not knowing
But
where to
they'll
put the
get there.
camera. No, yo, son, like we're splitting hairs, right? Like
Yeah,
they're gonna be,
yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
be a fun show. But if I had to put my money on something, WWE's been here before. They're the fucking experts at this shit. They've put on like when the fucking clutch time comes in, they put on banger after banger. Fucking they know to fucking kill it on USA with NXT, and then they can let up that second hour and still put on a really good show, but let up a little bit. Yo, they know how to fucking deal with the waves that come with wrestling. They've been in the wars. They are the grizzled veterans, and the AEW are the fucking greens.
But do they still know how this is the 90s, a long time ago.
All right.
Can they pull up a card and say AEW? This is AEW's card that we're running on the same night. I got something for this. All right, we're gonna do this card, and it's gonna be better than this shit, and we're gonna fucking this
Victor.
and this and that.
Exhibit A, Evolve going on the same night as an AEW pay-per-view.
How did you rank that?
Wasn't Evolve very good for a show with quote-unquote nobodies, but people that were really, really good,
For-
right? Shout out
for
to
an
Retro
Evolve
AD,
show, it was
blah,
very
blah.
hyped.
Right, Matt Riddle was out there.
Yeah, it was a very hype show, and
Adam
they had
Cole
names.
was out there.
Right, Adam Cole. Right, like the show was popping, but with quote-unquote nobodies, right? Like people that
But
nobody
that show
knew.
will not be that way. That was only there for that
No,
special
no,
night.
but
'cause they
that,
were
so
running at
that's
the same
right.
time.
That was the first test, right?
Right.
Passed, right? With lesser talents, you
Right,
can say, listen,
right,
those guys
right.
are good. I'm not trying to like shit on them. Understand what I'm trying to say, right? They competed with AEW, so WWE was like, all right, let's put NXT on against them. They competed against that. They were like, oh, all right. NXT UK, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
NXT
yeah.
UK.
First was UK.
Right? Bam. Oh, okay. NXT. Bam. Oh, we got this. Let's put on 2 fucking weeks of dope television before the season premiere. Go on fucking Fox. Have you noticed the HD cameras yet?
Oh,
Son, when those HD cameras, get a new TV, you fucking dirty motherfucker. You in them old ass tube TVs that are fucking
My
black
shit
and
got
white.
the knob that
Your
you
shit got a
turn.
knob, you fucking
The one.
motherfucker.
the two. And he's talking about himself.
Oh shit, no, don't play with your knob. Son, like when the main cam, the hard cam is fucking like
What?
hyper HD hard cam.
It's hard.
Yo, that shit is fire. Like I noticed that shit on Raw and SmackDown. Both of them had the hard cams. So
Oh, I noticed it when they
Yeah.
focused on Bailey.
Hey.
no, that's not what I'm talking about. Hard cam.
Oh, sorry.
Camera guy.
But AEW has always had like little production things, so I can see like hiccups and easy criticisms for like the first week of AEW. And I think if I have to say it early, I think WWE is gonna win the week.
Okay.
Also, they have
okay.
more. They also have more opportunities. Let's be real, right? They got Raw, they got SmackDown, they got NXT.
Yo,
right?
but
We
think
could
about
always-
it. But think about who. So who's coming out to team up with Jericho? Who are those two mystery opponents?
Oh, I think it's
PMP.
LAX. Yeah, PMP.
You think
yeah,
it's
PMP.
Stop calling them LAX. Proud and powerful, goddamn.
Pride
you
and
think
power.
it's PMP?
Yeah. I don't
PMP.
know what you heard about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be PMP, right? They signed to AEW.
And they're beefing with the Young Bucks, so
Yeah, that's easy.
that's an easy.
I mean,
plug and play.
Surprised me though.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like who else is out there?
What are you expecting for Premiere? What do you want to see?
What do I want to see?
yeah,
Shit.
titties.
I always
Besides
wanna see
that,
titties. If you
I want to
guys wanna
see.
send me
I
some
want to
tit
see
pics.
Ciampa come back for sure.
That's not happening this week.
At
If
least,
he
ma-
come-
at least make an appearance.
All right, if he comes
No
back,
in-ring action. At least make
He-
an appearance and
I-
be like,
I
hey,
heard him-
where does he come back?
I heard him say in an interview specifically he wasn't going to be around on TV. He'll be backstage.
Where does he come
'Cause
back?
he's not cleared. At
Where?
all.
Where?
Oh, NXT.
NXT?
Yeah, NXT. He's not done.
Raw.
NXT.
I think he comes back for Raw.
I would love that, but I don't think.
I think he's gonna be a Raw
nah,
guy.
dude, because he put NXT on the map. He needs to come back. He
Yeah.
needs to have.
Gargano.
He needs to have.
Gargano doesn't go to.
He needs to
go
have
up
his-
NXT has Adam Cole. They
Right.
got Velveteen
I
Dream.
understand
They
that.
got Bianca Belair.
You
they got
gotta-
Shayna Baszler, who's gonna leave. They got Io Shirai. They've got Dakota Kai,
Okay.
who gets big
No,
pops.
and that's cool.
Matt
Tommaso
Riddle.
Ciampa hasn't had his swan song yet, and that's why he needs to go.
But he already came up to the main roster. Like he can also very
And so
easily.
did Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
They did too. I don't think Gargano's exclusive yet. I think they need Gargano for this little war.
NXT.
NXT.
Johnny Gargano just confirmed that he was
You
going
don't
to
give
be in
away
NXT forever.
You don't call up Johnny Gargano before Premiere Week, and you know, and lose that option.
Dude, what does it even matter? Where the fuck is Aleister Black?
Oh my God.
Where? He's
He's
still
on
waiting.
SmackDown.
He's still waiting on somebody to knock on his door.
Yeah, Aleister Black. Aleister Black is gonna be a
He
Raw
got-
guy.
he got all
If
the
I
time
have to
in the-
guess, Cesaro, Aleister Black, they're gonna be Raw guys. I think Cedric Alexander is gonna be a Raw guy. I think Ali's probably gonna be a SmackDown
Hey,
guy.
I think they're all Raw guys.
Hey, chill.
But Aleister Black is-
Usos will probably be SmackDown.
SmackDown, yeah.
Again?
Shit. Yeah, OC Raw.
I'd hope.
Their gear is red.
I hope they
I'm
all
gonna
stay
call that
together, too.
early.
Don't separate the
I hope.
OC.
I hope AOP
Nah, they
goes
won't.
to
They won't. They
SmackDown.
won't. AOP. Nah. Oh.
They'll find something. They already got vignettes, terrible vignettes on
What?
Raw.
Yo, they fucked up No Way Jose and Heath Slater, bro. That shit was ass. That shit was Cinnabuns.
Yeah.
With cheese and cream filling. But that's all the time we have for you folks this week.
No, man.
I don't care where you got your fix, because I know you got it
RH?
somewhere.
Wait, fuck.
Pretty Chubby, why don't you tell them what we can do on iTunes real quick?
Guys, on Apple Podcasts, scroll down, rate, review, write a nice little comment, and give us 5 stars. And check us out on all streaming platforms. All of them.
All of them
10 counts at 10 toe.
get it. So me go so well.